Hey y'all, what's up? It's me, Boris, Sam the man. I don't really have a lot of nicknames, but I'm just here in the great city of Seattle. Just got back from my outdoor orientation trip, which I've been gone completely off the grid for a week now, so I just wanted to tell y'all a little bit about that. I'm sitting in my friend's front yard, and there's some nice plants behind me. I've got my cup of coffee. I just wanted to tell y'all a little bit about this trip, which was super cool. I wanted to do this trip. It was it's an outdoor orientation trip, so I wanted to get to know some of my future classmates and also get to know like the area around Washington or around Bellingham where I'm going to be living, which sounds so crazy to say. So I signed up for this trip. It's a sea kayaking trip, which I'd never done before, so I was a little bit nervous about that. But flew up here, most of y'all know, like 6 in the morning, a week ago from today. And it was really cool, but it's also, it sucked. It kind of sucked, because it was so early in the morning, and I got here at 8 in the morning to the SeaTac airport, which was weird, and I was hungry, so I had breakfast at Starbucks, so it was like $12 for like a sandwich and a cup of coffee. So yeah, that wasn't fun, but it was delicious and kept me awake. So then I went out front to where the bus was supposed to pick me up to take me up to Bellingham, and I hadn't bought my ticket online ahead of time because apparently you don't have to if that bus is picking you up at the airport. But then the driver was like really rude about it and weird, and he's just like, yeah, like you need to buy your ticket ahead of time. I was like, no, I don't. Like it said on the website. He's like, fine. Do you have like cash or whatever? I'm like, yeah, I do. He was being really weird and rude about it. It was fine. I got on the bus and it was $44, which was a lot more money than I was ready for. And I thought I lost one of my 20s, and if I had, I wouldn't have been able to pay for it. So that was really stressful. But then the bus ride was really pretty, and listened to some music, read some books. And it took kind of a long time. But then on the last leg of the trip, even though the bus was almost completely empty, this weird old dude sat right next to me instead of like in his own row, which would have been fine. And that was kind of creepy. But we're okay with that because it was only for like an hour. But then I got up to Bellingham and I realized that the drop-off point was about a 30-minute walk from the university. And I'm carrying with me all of my camping gear, all of my backpack, my sleeping bag, everything. So I had to walk like 30 minutes through Bellingham to get to the university campus. And that was exhausting, but it was really cool because I got to see the town. There's like wild blackberries everywhere, which are beautiful. But I got there. By the time I got there, it was 1 o'clock, and the meeting for the trip didn't start till 3 o'clock. So I kind of just sat in the student center and ate a Subway sandwich for like 2 hours. I really milked that sandwich, the meeting started, met the other people on the trip. It was super cool, and I don't know if any of y'all know Leroy Fagan from Fairview, but he was on that trip too, which was a really weird coincidence because he's like a super nice dude and he was in my history class. But everybody else on the trip is from Washington. Oh, except for this one girl who's from Steamboat, Colorado, actually. So yeah, all the people on the trip were from Steamboat in Washington. So yeah, we did some fun like intro activities. We went back to the dorm rooms, stayed overnight in the dorm rooms before heading out on our trip. And apparently, okay, my roommate, who was also on the trip for that one night, apparently said that I apparently sing in my sleep, which is not something that I knew about myself. Apparently I sing in my sleep a lot, and I also punch the wall at some point in my sleep. So yeah, I don't remember that, but that was pretty funny. Yeah, but the next morning we woke up at like 5:30 a.m. So that was 3 days in a row because of work that I had to wake up at literally 4 o'clock in the morning, which was awful. But I made it. I survived. We're okay with that. So yeah, so we drove down to this town called Anacortes in Washington, which we took a ferry out to Sinclair Island. If you want to Google that on Google Maps, that's where I was. That's where I've been this last week, where Western Washington University owns this piece of property, like this little cabin out on that island. And then for the whole week, yeah, so we got there. For the whole week, we sea kayaked around that island and to this other island called Cypress Island, where we actually camped one night. And I was actually expecting it to be really, really rainy, but it was only rainy like 2 days and out of the whole week, which was really, really nice because it was so beautiful and just so chill and calm. And it was crazy, like nothing bad happened. I didn't forget anything. I didn't lose anything. No emergencies or drowning people or anything. Yeah, and it was so nice. And all the other people on the trip were super cool and super nice. And the trip leaders were awesome. And this one trip leader was super hot. So that helped. That helped a little bit. But yeah, we just had so much fun, and we played lots of games, and we slept outside and looked up at the stars, and there were so many stars because we're out on an island, like away from the towns and cities and everything, so the stars were super bright and clear. We swam in the ocean. We saw porpoises and seals. Like, I had never seen seals in the wild before, which was absolutely insane. Like, they're so cute and adorable and cuddly, and I wanted to pet them, but apparently they bite your fingers off, so didn't do that. But yeah, that was basically the whole week, and it was just so incredible. But the absolute highlight of it was up here in this region, there's a lot of like little bioluminescent life forms, which are just like little tiny little animals that glow at night. And so the absolute highlight of the week was when we kayaked from Cypress Island back to Sinclair Island at night, and it was a perfectly clear night, so there's a bunch of stars up above, and there was like twinkling, glowing little bioluminescent creatures in the water under us, and whenever you like dip your hand in, they start glowing, and it was just so insane. Like, that experience, I can't even describe that in words because it was just so surreal and insane, and we were just silent the whole time while we were kayaking across. Yeah, it was just so magical. Oh, and one other weird thing that happened is that I dropped my water bottle in the ocean on one of the paddles across, and then I found it in the ocean 24 hours later in a completely different spot. Like, we went out to Cypress Island, I dropped it on the way there, and then the next morning when we'd been camping overnight at Cypress, so when we went back to Sinclair, I found my water bottle floating in the ocean, like along the shore of Cypress Island in a completely different spot than I had left it, and that was just fucking crazy. Like, I thought I was never gonna see that thing again, so I better never lose that water bottle because it's got a crazy weird story attached to it. But yeah, ultimately it just made me feel really excited to live here and move up here, and I just felt a lot more confident because now I know people, and one of the trip leaders is going to be my RA when I'm living up at Western Washington, and so I got to know my RA ahead of time, which was really crazy and cool. Yeah, it was a perfect week, and I'm so sorry I couldn't take pictures and share it with y'all or anything, because it was just magical. It was absolutely magical, and even though I'm gonna miss y'all, yeah, I'm really excited to move up here, and I think I'm gonna have a great time. The outdoors are just so beautiful, the wildlife, the nature. It's just incredible. Like, I love this state. I already am in love with this state, and I've literally visited here like 2 times, and yeah, I'm just really excited moving forward. So yeah, that was my week. Right now, like I said, I'm in my friend's house in Seattle. They're this young, like late 20s couple, and I know them through my parents. They're super awesome and chill, and I think I'm gonna hang out with them a lot when I move up here because they're awesome. Yeah, but last night we just went out for ice cream and hung out all together. Um, and oh yeah, and the husband, he's got this giant DVD collection, which is awesome because he's like a film nerd like I am. So for Sam and Izzy, I bet y'all would really like this guy because he's a massive film nerd and he's got like a billion movies up there. I can show it to y'all in a second here. Okay, so this is his DVD collection here. It is extensive, to say the least. Super cool. But they've got all sorts of cool movies everywhere in their house. I watched last night. I was like, yeah, I'm here. Might as well take advantage of this. I watched Halloween, the extended cut. I'd never seen Halloween before, so that was kind of scary, especially when I'm watching it in a house, like a suburban house alone. But then I slept really well because their cat came over and just hung out with me in the bed, and that was really, really comforting, and I fell asleep like instantly because I was so tired from all the traveling the day before. So that was awesome. Yeah, but it's just been really nice and chill, and I'm hanging out in the front yard now, in the middle of Seattle, which is an awesome city. And so yeah, I'm just really excited to be up here, even though I'm gonna miss you guys so much. I'm so glad we have this YouTube channel though, because I really want to update y'all, and I'm so happy to see your updates. Like, even like Lisa's like 11-minute dog walking video was just so much fun because I miss you guys so much, and I know I'm gonna miss you guys even more. I hope you're all having a great time at college, like Sam and Kendall and Emma and Zulal and whoever else has moved in. I don't remember all the move-in dates. Whoever else has started at college. Oh yeah, TU started, right? Yeah, I don't remember who started and who hasn't. But I hope y'all are having a great time at college. I'm gonna visit y'all who are still at CU or still in Colorado right now a lot before I leave. I leave in a month from now. Yeah, but I fly back tonight. Hopefully I can hang out with y'all when I get back for a while. I'm gonna be working a good amount, but I think I should have most evenings off since it's during the school year. So yeah, that's really all I wanted to say. Hope y'all are having a great day, great time at college. Can't wait to see y'all again. Bye.